Restoration right now kind of works to keep pace with an ecosystem still kind of going, even if it's maybe considered to be treading water. The restoration process starts with collections of natural corals. We actually go out to our local reefs and harvest from them. We use that coral in a nursery system. Over time, it'll grow to an appropriate size and able to be moved to a nearby restoration site. Our nursery program on an annual basis produces probably about 40,000 reef-ready corals. Restoration is never a one-off. It's not something you do and then pretty much ever walk away from. What we're looking at was the potential loss of an entire ecosystem, which we've never experienced in human history. The reality is it affects all of us, whether you live on a coastline or you live somewhere where you've never even seen the ocean.
This is the most important moment in the process of creating a South Sea pearl. The goal is this: a near-perfect round pearl with a large 20mm diameter. That's more than twice the size of the more common Akoya pearl. And this single pearl can sell for $1,500 compared to $75 for a high-grade Akoya pearl. A necklace of near-perfect South Sea pearls can cost over $200,000. These are pearls that require a human to put something inside an oyster instead of harvesting naturally occurring pearls. And South Sea pearls are the most expensive variety of cultured pearls. While some freshwater oysters can churn out dozens of smaller pearls within 3 months, it takes about 5 years to cultivate a single South Sea pearl. The oyster it comes from, the Pinctada maxima, can only make one at a time, and only a fourth of these oysters survive cultivation.
These fibers are made from old clothes. It's part of a process that can turn nearly any used fabric into something brand new. First, this ozone chamber sanitizes the fabric in about an hour. A technician like Emily removes the buttons, labels, and zippers, and cuts the garment so the fabric is easy to work with. The shredder strips the bits of cloth down further, but this part of the process does require some new materials. Another machine mixes that cotton with the recycled skirt. Emily then rolls the mixed fibers into clumps and feeds them into a machine that turns them into what's called a fiber web. But what happens next makes the assembly line in Hong Kong the first of its kind. The fiber web gets bundled into these snake-like slivers. The slivers are then spun into ply yarn, the building blocks of a new garment.
Not magic. This is a small science experiment. Pour Sprite into withered roses. The rose is magically resurrected. Flower wine has been clogged for a long time. Just dip in beer. After a while, the shower is unobstructed. Pour sand into the electric cake scale. Shake evenly. Put a small magnetic iron ball. The little iron ball started to draw on the sand. Put 2 bottle caps on the round magnet. Put glass on top. Put a spinning top. Slowly remove the glass. The top is spinning in the air. Grind the match head into powder. Put a match in the keyhole that won't open and light it. Wait for the match to burn to the keyhole. The lock is magically open. Take a copper rod and a zinc rod. Insert into potatoes and Coke. The electronic watch is out of power. This is electron dissociation. Put a bottle of purified water in the refrigerator. Take it out in 2 hours. Hit hard. The water in the bottle froze instantly. It's like magic.